I'm just showing you all the products that I use. So I use Mia Secret Clear Acrylic Powder, Mia Secret Cover Pink Powder. I use Starlight from the Art Glitter Store, and then also I'm using this color from Chisel. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. People pronounce it a bunch of different ways, but that color from Chisel, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. That's the first color I'm using here on the pinky, and then next up you'll notice that I put the Mia Secret Cover Powder on the ring finger, and I am using my brush from Pana. I think it's the size 14. And ultimately, the only thing I usually use the clear acrylic powder for was to encapsulate the nails, and I didn't encapsulate the pinky nail just because it really wasn't needed, but every other nail I did encapsulate. Also, if you like my nails, there is a Valentino cover over top of them, but these are actually press-ons from my website. You can kind of see where they're growing out a little bit, but they grow out really nicely, and yeah. So if you guys haven't checked out my website yet, definitely be sure to go ahead and check that out because the site is live, and I'd be excited for you guys to go head over there and see what all I'm creating. And I do apologize for being out of frame, but on top of this nail, all I'm adding to it is some of the art glitter, Starlight. Sorry, the glitter from artglitter.com, and it's in the shade Starlight. And I did review it in a previous haul, which I'll be sure to link up in the cards above. And then I'm using the same glitter color we used in the pinky, but I'm just placing it around very thinly over top just to give it like a really nice iridescent look. And I think this looks super pretty. Okay, and then for the middle finger, I sort of went for a ombre with the glitter that was used on the pinky. And then we're going to be going in at the back with some more of the Mia Secret Cover Pink. And then aside from that, I did place some of the Starlight glitter down on the nail. And you'll see where I did it at to sort of aid with the blending process. So yeah, and I think honestly guys, this is one of my favorite sets by far. It turned out super pretty, and I was just playing around with things, just trying to try something new, get more comfortable with glitters, and just work on being creative, because I think that's really important as a nail technician. If you are going to do nails, you do want to practice every now and again, even if you aren't doing someone else's nails, because it can help you keep your mind fresh and coming up with your own ideas, so that way you aren't caught with a you're always recreating other people's looks and never creating something of your own or being a trendsetter yourself. And of course, you're always going to, get inspo from other people, but I think it's also important to, create some of the things your own. So like people are like, oh, I went to this nail tech and like, oh, I've never seen anything like that before. Like say if someone sees the person, like the nails that you did on someone, they'll be like, wow, I've never seen that design before. But it's because you came up with it. It was your own original idea. Like, as soon as the swirls hit, everybody was getting the swirls, right? Wouldn't it be cool if you could get the credit for, like something you did, and then like now it's a trend, everyone wants to get that same exact design, and like other nail techs are like rushing and like scrambling to create like the same thing that you did. So I think that'd be really cool. Also on this index finger, I will say I did start out a bit like too um, thick with the pink color here. So you will see me, I think I ended up either wiping a little bit of it off or no, actually I think I took a lot of monomer and I like really try to like saturate the nail while the powder was still wet to like sort of get a lot of like disperse it out more. And then you will see me going in over top with the same glitter color that we've been using, that's on the pinky and the middle finger, and also a little bit on the ring. And that's what we're going to do there. And I think that really turned out really pretty. Like, it just all looks really nice together, like the entire set. At first I was kind of worried that the pink was a little bit too pink, but in the end it worked out really well. And you guys, when the top coat goes on, oh my gosh. And I know that the nails look square right now. I have the intent of doing the nails a square shape, but then as I got further into it, I was like, you know what? No, I want to do tapered square. And so that's what kind of what I ended up going with. More like a tapered square coffinish sort of shape. Okay, and then as I was telling you guys right here, I'm just going in with the Mia Secret, the cover pink, and I'm just fading that down. And that's what we're going to be doing with that one. And as I can't lie, as I was thinking about this, there was another there was like a Valentino cover color that I'm thinking about. Now I'm looking back at this, I'm like, that might have looked even better. And see, this is another reason why it's great to play around with your colors, because you're like, you know what, this could look okay, but I know this would really elevate that look. And you want to know your product. So say if a client asks, okay, well, what do you think would go good with this glitter color? Like, do whatever you think is best. You can be confident in your answer. Say, I played around with this before, and this I know for sure would really set off this entire look. And you can tell your clients that. And I think that would be a really awesome way to inform them. Okay, and as I was telling you guys before, as you can see, now I'm going in with the Starlight color. The Starlight color is really like just flakes, and I'm putting them over top of the nail, and look at that, how pretty do these nails look just off the bat. This is not encapsulated yet. And then now we're moving on into the shaping process. As you can see, I already started shaping the middle finger a little bit more tapered. I'm just going to let you watch me shape all the other nails into more of a tapered square shape. And you all might notice that as I'm shaping on the what would be my right side in this video is sometimes I'll go like I'll flip my hand over and you'll see me like coming down from the back and doing that to angle it in and taper the nail more. And I found that that helps out a lot in that process because it allows me to then like have more control of it without bowing my file. And I don't know if it's making sense, you guys, but that's essentially what I'm doing. And then I've also taught you how you can hold your file against the nail and put your index finger or your pointer finger on top of the nail file to also keep the nail, the file straight. So that way you don't bow it and cause a curvature in the nail, because although we are angling the file in, we don't want to have rounded corners. We want our corners to be nice and sharp. And yeah, and that's what I always strive for whenever I'm doing these sort of sets. Also, if need be, you can take the file and file along the sides of the nail. And I find that that also helps out a lot, like on the top to smooth out the corners in the same way you would with a drill bit. But honestly, I try to do all the filing I can with the hand file, so that way when I get with the oh my gosh, I'm stuttering, guys. So that when I get to use the carbide bit, all I have to do is just go around the cuticle area. Alright, and then now I'm just taking the buffer and I'm just smoothing over the top of the nail to remove any additional bumps or lumps. I did file, I guess you could hit off camera. I really filed in a different way, so it's not like the, basically I filed, but it's going to be for a TikTok or like a reel or something like that. So if you want to see that process, then by all means definitely go ahead and check out my TikTok and my Instagram to see that. So yeah, but other than that, I do also have several other videos of my filing process with the e-file and the hand file, so I will link them up in the cards for you guys so you can find them there. But as you can see, that's that. I go underneath the nail to also smooth it out under there in case it's not even, and I think the nails look really great. Okay, and then using the Diamond Steel top coat from A. Galore & Co., which I did review this. Be sure to check out my Battle of the Top Coats for both the matte and the glossy versions. And this is a no-lump top coat, but I feel like it works so well. And it gives like a really nice shine to it, and it also is scratch resistant. So I feel like that's super awesome to have, especially as a nail tech. Even if you're doing your own nails too, per se, you know, we're always filing with the hand file or, you know, with an e-file. You know, if we can keep scratches and stains off our nails, I think that's super awesome. But yeah, this top coat really does protect against stains, so my whites have been staying white pretty well for a lot of my clients, so I definitely do suggest this 100%. And the same is true for her matte top coat as well. That's what really sold me the matte top coat, was that the it doesn't stain, so that's super awesome. And you guys, this is before I even cure the nails. How pretty are these? Like, they're just so and like, I really came up with the design off the top of my head. I was just playing around with stuff. It's fairly simple. I probably could add some crystals to elevate the look, but I think it's super pretty. And I just cured it in the gel lamp for 60 seconds, and I hope you all found the video helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.